This needs to stop. I apologize if posts like this are common annoying, but this whole kicking players from the squad needs to stop. It's one thing if said player is purposely griefing, taking all the items, leaving teammates behind, etc. That's perfectly understandable and warranted, but kicking players as soon as they join? Ridiculous. Literally, this is my 4th game I've been kicked from today, 2 of which I wasn't even able to move from where it spawned me. As soon as the game renders back to a black screen saying I'm kicked. You have every right to play the game the way you want to play it, there's no denying that, but this is just getting out of control. If it's just you and one friend playing and don't want anyone else joining, make a private lobby. If you want to experience the game by yourself to properly enjoy it, make a private lobby. If you want to take things slow and explore everything without other players rushing you, make it a private lobby. Don't ruin the game if you don't like other players playing the game with you. Okay, so yes, I've actually seen a few of these posts. It's interesting. I'm curious if you guys are getting kicked as much as this guy is getting kicked, because he's saying 4th game he was kicked from today, which is kind of insane. But I have seen a handful of these posts recently. I'm not too sure what happens here. Like, this is like the one thing that I see, like, it just happens, and I feel like there's a different reason for each time somebody is kicked. But that said, yeah, there is a private lobby, guys. You don't have to kick everyone who joins the game. It's funny though that he's saying it's out of control, and all right, we're gonna go down to the comments. Let's see how many people are getting kicked. Are you getting kicked? Let me know in the comments. Is this an actual epidemic? Yeah, this is absolute BS. I'm on PS5. I got kicked at the very end of a mission the other day, and it just deleted all of my will to even play the game. Okay, well, holy cow. You definitely need to, you know, maybe cool off a bit, but getting kicked once, it shouldn't deplete your entire interest in playing the game. You know, that it's not something that should happen this common. But that said, you got kicked at the very end of the mission. I thought that wasn't possible anymore. And regardless, yeah, even if you did, you still got experience for what you. It's not enough experience, but you still got experience for the parts of the operation you did complete. I don't think I got any rewards, but if I did, I didn't notice. Okay, yeah, there's something fishy here. Worse, I absolutely held my own and was a good team player with multiple reses, and I found the armory data. Yeah, no, I mean, look, I'm with you there. You likely got kicked for no reason. Yeah, if they got kicked at the end of the mission, I wasn't sure if that was possible still or not, but they did get a handful of experience. They definitely don't let one kick just, you know, just stop you from what you wanted to do. If you want to play the game, just play the game. Maybe even try a private lobby yourself or something, you know? But that said, you're not going to get kicked as often as this original poster has been. He says he's been kicked 4 times today, which, you know, I'll take his word for it, which is a lot. That's still way uncommon. And because the PS5 player list stuff makes no sense, it wouldn't even load my recent players so I could see who it was. Either report them or just at least block them. That's true, yeah, definitely blocking them would help. Yeah, that said, there's definitely a Discord for this, where you can find teammates who are, you know, not wild with the kicks, I guess. But yeah, you'll find players who are out there, you know, trying to help. I'm out here helping players who are newer, you know, get through operations and stuff. So right here, I just wouldn't recommend letting one kick stop you from playing the game, basically. Yeah, the worst was when they kicked you before the mission ended and we didn't get any XP up until the latest update. There are a lot of cool randoms I found, but also a lot of a-holes. The solution is just to not play with randoms. As annoying as it can be to find good people to play with, there are plenty of Discord servers who can use the subreddit to LFG. Yes, it's definitely easy to find Space Marine Discord. I mean, even the Space Marine 2 Discord itself probably has some ways to get in contact with people to, you know, run some like-minded operations. But that's true, yeah. The recent update now gives you XP if you were kicked. So hey, at least the devs were on it. It's kind of interesting they were able to, you know, at least patch that issue pretty quickly. If you want someone to play with, add me on Discord. And yeah, I'm always looking to play. Yeah, definitely go to Discord if you want to find people to help you with lethal. Right here, I am on the Space Marine Reddit, but I haven't seen any Discord links yet. I've only kicked someone once in 153 hours, and it was only because my buddy had a quarter of 1 health bar left, and this random with full health walks up and takes 2 stims right in front of him. Oh, wow. 2 stims? Yeah, you're getting the soccer ball. All right, yeah, that's fine. I mean, yeah, the point of the post was people who are getting kicked unnecessarily. I feel like this is a possible necessary kick, but that said, you did just kick out 2 stims from your team, so it's kind of rough. But yeah, definitely don't be greedy with stims. I got kicked from the same game 3 times. I joined at the start of Inferno, and as we were arriving at the refinery, I got kicked. I've got a very fast PC, so I've requeued fairly quickly, and they said they kicked me to invite a third, and then kicked me again. I requested again, and they kicked me during a load screen, which took forever to get out of. Okay. This isn't really the, this isn't really the situation we're looking for, but I can't get over this is a kind of an issue with matchmaking, where it's like he joined a game, and then went to try to join a different game, but it sent him to the same game he was just kicked from. So even people who are kicking players, it's actually incredibly easy to join that same game. It really is. You can pretty much just re-queue the same way you just queued up, and you would join the same game. Literally joined a random squad last night, got told immediately they were speedrunning. Okay. I don't have issues with, like, speedrunning operations. It's just weird when you bring people along with you that aren't speedrunning. But that said, I can definitely see the appeal of, like, a team speedrun. That is actually kind of a cool way to approach operations. And not to stop. They both ended going down multiple times doing that. Yeah, because this game obviously wasn't designed to speedrun. That said, if you're good enough and can pull it off, more power to you. But this is why you don't speedrun with randoms, because if you're going through the game as fast as possible, you're probably gonna die. You're not killing things. You're aggroing everything. And you think because you can dodge a few things for like a little bit that you can just speed run the entire game. It's just not gonna happen. There are definitely gonna be moments where enough chip damage is gonna bother, the speedrunner, and they have to fight eventually. And when you start the fight, depending on the difficulty, if you're not with their team because you've been moving too fast, you're gonna be in a situation. But okay, they both ended up going down multiple times doing that. Ended up with me carrying them through the Hive Tyrant fight. Well, that's fun. At least you got to fight the Hive Tyrant. I don't understand the mentality, really. It's not fun to disengage with the game and take damage after damage. Just trying to do things as fast as possible. Where's the fun in that? Especially when you're getting carried the whole way. The unlocks and rewards are there to give you a reason and enjoyment in playing the game. Not to be an excuse for you to just ignore the game for their sake, and especially not an excuse for you to boot players that are just wanting to play and have fun and engage. All right. So here's the thing. Did he get kicked for this? I don't know. Either way, if you got told immediately they were speedrunning and not to stop, but ended up carrying them, that's rough. It would even be rougher if they like ended up kicking you for carrying them. Like, oh my god. But okay, this was kind of a. Yeah, that's definitely not good. Definitely don't speedrun if the other randoms on your team are not speedrunning. Dude, yeah, speedrunning in this game always, anyway, is just kind of counterproductive. You're just gonna, you gotta be really good at specifically speedrunning, I think. I think it takes practice. I do like the idea of like a team speedrun where everyone's on the same page. I think that could actually be pretty fun. Honestly, this feature is abused in a 3-man group. Kicking is extremely biased and unfun. A vote kick might work, but then it's still just 2 votes, but better than nothing, I suppose. Problem arises is that there's no real solution, sadly. Funny story time, I loaded into a game. The host has TTV in his name. That should tell you all you need to know. They were playing Ruthless on level 1 Bulwark. Oh, okay. that tells me more than the name. The second brother was running the same colors, Black Templars, and was a level 7 Assault. Remember, this is on Ruthless. Yeah, they're way too low level for Ruthless. They both go down at least 3 to 4 times each. I did not go down once and did pick them up and let them take heals. The TTV decides it's a smart idea with a mortal wound to 1v1 a Carnifex. He probably dies, right? He dies. His teammates just Leroy's in and die. Leroy Jenkins. I am the sole survivor. I get the carny to half and kicked. I never laughed so hard in my life. Okay. All right. So this is definitely a kick horror story. This is awful. If the two teammates who were down, like, I'm pretty sure you said the teammate dies and I guess maybe the host or something dies. Either way, it sounds like two of the teammates died, and then he says, I am the sole survivor. I get the Carnifex to half and get kicked. All right, I'm pretty sure this fails the operation. Am I wrong about this? Let me know in the comments if I am. But I'm pretty sure if two of the player characters are down and the only character that's left is a bot, I'm pretty sure that auto fails the operation, because I don't think the bots are really built for Soul Survivor at all. Like I'm pretty sure they can just stand there and do nothing. I don't know. But yeah, last time I'm pretty sure I failed an operation because somebody left and they were a bot. Either way, the bot's not gonna beat the Carnifex. And yeah, potentially these two teammates just threw the operation because they died and kicked the guy who was carrying them. Holy cow. Yeah. I will say level 1 Bulwark, definitely too low for Ruthless. Level 7 Assault, it depends how good they are, but obviously they just Leroyed in and died. So they're unlikely a very careful Assault. Ruthless is definitely too high of a difficulty for them. Interesting. This is definitely a kicking horror story. I'm trying to see if there was like any indication of when this happened. Not really. Regardless, they might have just failed the operation because they kicked the only guy who was alive. If this kind of thing keeps happening, it's probably best to host so it can't happen to you if you won't do it to others. Yeah, this is basically the way you solve it. Basically just host the game. You can start a public lobby. I have a hard time, you can start like a private lobby to host. Also, I have a hard time trying to host games. Sometimes when I jump in the operations, I can't tell how to switch between searching for Battle Brothers or waiting for Battle Brothers. So yeah, definitely let me know in the comments how you can host your own lobby, just so we can help out people who are repeatedly getting kicked. I have to say, if you're getting kicked multiple times and you're unsure what you're doing to cause it, that feels unlucky, but there has to be a reason for that, right? Are you just joining Ruthless Games level 1, getting kicked, and, then kind of just blaming it on the matchmaking? I don't know. That said, it seems like we have a fair amount of honest players here getting kicked a little bit too much. So let me know in the comments how you guys feel about the current kick situation. Have you been getting kicked, or do you have any good ideas to, avoid this thing from happening to you? But yeah. It's interesting. I have seen a handful of people saying they've been kicked recently, but I honestly thought the way the devs handled it, this wouldn't be a problem anymore. But maybe it is. But this is what we're here to find out.